Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the start of a new Let's Play with the new patch 1.092. I've been trying to decide which one to pick. We just did Gotland, and that was pretty fun. Gotland is up here in Sweden. But I don't really want to play it again just because I already did it, and I instead think I'm going to choose one of the three down here. So, let's see. Venice, who is here. Do we want to play as Venice, Genoa, or Pisa? I think we might play as Pisa because I want to have the ability to extend our reach down into the south. And with the new patch changes, Venice and Genoa have a very difficult time actually reaching the Holy War targets. I believe Genoa can reach over here to Minorca, but they cannot cross three water zones down here to the south. So we'd have to, steal from Pisa first, which could be tough. So, Pisa or Genoa? Pisa or Genoa? Oh, what the heck, let's do Genoa. Let's give ourselves a challenge. So, this will be a lot of fun. So Genoa, and I'm not going to do any ruler designing because we'll just play as this guy and see how we do. So let's get started. Alright, this is going to be a big change from the way that we played the last one. I'm going to still try to do quite as many murders as possible, but we'll see if we can actually be as successful as we were without all the extra benefits that we had. Looks like our rulers are our advisors, our council's pretty good except for the court chaplain. Kind of got a weak learning there. But let's get the realm in order. So, yes, we'd lose succession. We don't have any heir. Now we are very young. My kinsman doesn't have enough respect to beat the Spinolo family. But if we murder him, then well, that'd be good. He's upset because he's not on the council. Well, let's just see if we can kill you. Start things off right with some murder. If we get rid of him, then we've already got the succession secured, so let's go ahead and invite some people. Only 2 supporters so far, but we'll be able to get some other people on board, I think, as soon as we've got our realm in order. Now, the big difference between the Gotland playthrough and this is that we do start off as a king, so we immediately have access to crown law, we have access to papal or free investiture. A big change as well is that I was doing the Republic of Gotland Let's Play as a heretic, so we're going to stay, probably going to stay Christian, or whatever we are. What are we? Catholic. Probably stay Catholic. But we'll see what ends up happening. We want to focus on legalism. Let's check our cultural building. Pikeman morale. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and research some melee weapons then. Make them happy. And let's focus on trade practices. That would make sense to me, wouldn't it? Okay. And we need to get married. Now this will be a big change. So the marriage interface is apparently different since the last patch. But let's just see if we can find women the old-fashioned way. Ooh, a genius 16-year-old Egyptian. Can I marry you? I can! Excellent, and it doesn't cost me any prestige. Great, that's fine. We'll take you. I could probably marry someone else and gain prestige, but I just love finding little genius Egyptians. I mean, it's a good thing to do. Probably should pick the ambition to get married. Apparently that's not something we can choose. We have 0 martial skills, so what should we do? Probably improve intrigue. Intrigue is something I use more often than martial. Okay. And let's get our advisors working. Now we only have, looks like, a very small realm at this point. We've got just 7 holdings in the realm. So we've got these 4, plus we've got these 3. And as far as trade posts go, we do have quite a bit of area here. Looks like our family, we've got the different families here who have some holdings. I'm very curious to see how the trade post change happens to affect us. Let's see. Remember my hotkeys. What is my family name? I don't even know my family name. Manfredo. I assume I own a trade post, do I not? Yeah. I own the main one. It's just not putting the name over it. Alright. Oh, I apologize. I'm Doria. That's why. That's my first name. I know how to play this game, I promise. So, yeah, we're going to try to connect it. Let's see if we can get... Who do we want? Who owns this? The topmost liege is going to be the Holy Roman Emperor. Let's see if we can get him to like us better so that I can start building along that shore. And it will definitely be a race against Pisa and Venice to try to expand. I predict a lot more wars between the 2 or 3 republics over territory. We have a very small army right now. I think probably military tech is going to be more important than making our little city army better. So let's go ahead and research military tech for now. Collecting taxes is definitely going to be the best for us at this point. My kinsman is the heir. We should have him probably... Not too worried about factions. Let's have him go ahead and scheme. Why not? Don't need to convert. We can do cultural tech. We could improve relations with the Pope, which would make sense since the Pope is someone we might want to expand our land against as we take it from the Pisa Republic. So yeah, let's go ahead and improve relations with the Pope. Got all of our advisors working. Real quick, take a look at the laws and opinions of our vassals. I imagine most of our vassals do not like us to start. Yeah, short reign penalty. Apparently we just came into power. That's not good. Popular customs is not very high. Our culture is only... At least we have 1 point in legalism. And my heir needs to get married too. Let's see if we can marry him for prestige and maybe get some... Maybe get him moved up in the order. Sort by rank, and it's all just courtiers, so... Yeah, he's not going to gain any prestige unless we marry him off to a 46-year-old. If we do that, he won't have any kids. I think I'll make kids. I think I'll be able to make some kids, so yeah, that's fine. You can have the spy master of this place. Gain 200 from marrying a relative of account, except that it costs 204 gold. Never mind. You can just marry somebody. Here, let's betroth you to her. No, not her. That one. 306. Wow, so yeah, it's definitely changed. The cost to do these marriages is much harder now. Alright, how about this 16-year-old person who has terrible stats? Come on. 306 gold for her too. My goodness. $3 gold. Sold! He's married, yay! Found someone. Okay, and laws. Yeah, so everyone's mad at me. We don't get very much tax from the other patricians. If we look at our ledger, we can see that we get very little from them, only 4 gold a year, roughly. So raising taxes isn't going to really help us that much on them. It's just going to hurt the opinion, and it's just not good. Very small amount of trade income. At least our domain is making a lot. Between the actual holding in Genoa since we control the capital, and then our house holding. Ooh, what's this? This is new. Trade post limit. Nice. 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4. Base is 1, palace is 0, adult male family members in court +3. Alright, sweet. So I think, if I remember reading, I read somewhere, I think, that the limit was 4 as a minimum, and then however much you upgrade your palace is going to increase the level. So that'd be the mansion, I guess. Palace 0, apparently. Got to upgrade it all the way to palace. We'll see. We'll start upgrading these things and see if we can improve it at some point. But for the first few days of the game, I'm more worried about just setting things in order. I'm okay with the Pope deciding our bishops. I think we only have 1 or 2. And feudal levies, though, are castles. We've got 1 castle, 2 castles. We have such low opinions of their liege, but if we look at the total strength of our vassals, we can see that the liege levy is none because he's loyal to the Pope. So our Prince Bishop here, wow, that's annoying. We have a Prince Bishop in charge of this county instead of a mayor. I might just see. Can I revoke your title? Apparently I'm inviting him to plot. Alright, well, let's let the game run and see what happens. As soon as that's over, I do plan on seeing if I can revoke his title. I don't think I can. I think they changed it now so that you cannot revoke titles, like, at all as a... Yeah, Republic cannot do it. So, how can I get rid of you? I could have him try to make himself into a heretic, in which case no, I probably still can't revoke it even when he's a heretic. How can I get rid of you? At the very least, I need to make him like me more than the Pope, so I get a levy from him. He likes the Pope 78, and he likes me 10. Fantastic. Actually, that's my other bishop. I meant this guy. 16 and 58. Can I bribe you? Do you want some money? 25 gold for 32 opinion. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. And let's see. Do we have any fellow patricians who could serve on the council? They take a huge penalty for not being on the council. It's like they feel like they belong on the council, which I do understand. But their stats are all terrible. So, sorry guys. We'll take the money, of course. Look at her, she's so pretty. She's lowborn. And we've already lost 50 gold to trade events. Great. She's genius though, look at these stats. She's shy and trusting, just, patient. Gonna have some fun. We should try to improve relations with her, just so we can convert her from Shia. We don't want anyone getting upset that we have a Shia in the realm. More likely to plot against her and things. And if I did change some things around, I could probably get more people to plot with me. Surprisingly, my own heir is not willing to join me. My wife isn't even willing to join me. She might soon. In fact, if I made her the spy master, she'd have more plot power. My kinsman, my heir won't join me, but she might. Okay, let's try that. I want to make her my spy master. The only drawback to doing that is that instead of getting half of her intrigue plus my spy master, I'm just going to get her number. So my actual total state intrigue is going to go down while I have her as my spy master. But that's okay. You can only appoint your wife as a spy master. You can't make her anything else. But I'm going to fulfill her ambition to become spy master, which will give her +1. It's also going to make her like me better, which means that I can then demand a conversion, which is going to make her like me better, which means that she should join my plot. And because she's now the spy master, she should be able to kill somebody. The Kaiser likes us. Good, 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 good. Can we build a trade post here then? Only 125 gold. I definitely need to be more tactical about trade posts than before. I want to have them on a connecting zone. I'm only allowed to have 4 trade posts. That's like nothing. So, Pisa is already building one here, apparently. It's a race to get them. Otherwise, we have to go to war over them. We can have... This is a good county, I think. I mean, it's got a decent city. It's not very well upgraded, but... In fact, why is the income so low? Oh, it's got measles. That'll go away soon. I'm just going to build it because it's connected to the capital. It's going to have the same bonuses as this one does. The connected to capital bonus. It's right next to us, easily defensible. Only 100 gold, 125. So, alright, there's one. And then we'll try to continue going that way. I wish I could steal this one, but I can't. Cannot trade. Can't steal trade posts. Alright, wifey. Convert. Alright, great. So now she's Catholic. Now she likes me even more. Now she needs to join our plot. Now, and actually, she probably won't join my plot because she's a jerk. She seriously won't join my plot. Your moral qualms. That's sad. Oh well. I fulfilled her ambition and at least got her to convert. Let's see if we can appoint back the other guy. My heir. That's fine. And I'm going to scheme here, see if I can do something to get rid of that guy. It's going to be difficult, much, much more difficult to kill people. Interesting. I like this. I like this new balance. Holy Roman Emperor, what are you up to already? Attacking High Chief of Mecklenburg in a holy war. I've heard that the way that the game plays out, the way it expands, is much more reasonable. You don't see the Holy Roman Emperor blobbing on distant targets because he can't reach them. They're too far away for a holy war, and there's too much land in between him and the holy war area, so he can't take it. It ends up being more historical. So that's a good change. Our yearly income is only 103? Still set to lose the title. I don't really want to put any money into this yet. Especially because it wouldn't really be as big of a loss to lose the title of Doge. I'd rather not, of course, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's more balanced now. That'd allow me to trade, plot for trade posts, and could still be good. No trade posts else. I'm basically already landlocked now. There's nothing else for me to do, except for maybe over here. But that's 200 gold, and it's distant. That one's already being built. I could try to go down here, but I imagine I'd probably end up at war with Venice. Or Pisa. So instead, despite the distance, I am going to try to expand away. Currently, France is dealing with a war. Someone's got a claim on France. Who do I think is going to win that war? So it's the 3 dukes versus King Philippe. King Philippe has the Duchy of Toulouse on his side, and the war is currently even. How much strength do you have, young man? 1400. I'm gonna bet that he wins. So let's send our Chancellor to make the little boy like us, so that I can then build on his land after it's, because the Duke of Toulouse is still a vassal to the king. So if I improve relations now, and hopefully if the king wins, then I can still continue to build there with the opinion boosts. Alright, so we'll try to do that, and we'll expand that way. It won't be connected. My father wants to get married. Alright. Who do you want? Can I marry this bastard? Why don't you marry that bastard? 433 gold. What a change. So you basically can't just buy prestige anymore. In the previous times I've played, you could just marry them off to anybody and get 400 prestige. Now it's very expensive. 433 gold to do that. Alright, Dad. How come you're not my heir? You're older. How about you marry her? How much is she gonna... How much would she cost? 306. Alright, Dad. You're just gonna have to marry somebody that's not important. We'll just go to diplomacy, arrange marriage, and let's see if there's any... Here, just marry this 44-year-old. Have fun. Take her for a ride. I have no money, I have no army, I can't do anything, I can't plot, I feel helpless. Can I go on a grand hunt? I could for 23 gold. No one wants to join my plots. For some reason that plot is available. I wonder why. Let's try it. Maybe we'll have more success killing him. We are likely the heir. Ooh, if I could get you involved, 425%, 20 gold. I think I'll definitely do that. Yeah. Let's murder this guy. And let me check. I think that we are probably the heir to Manfredo Doria. That's me, right? Manfredo Doria. Yeah, so I'm the heir to his city. If I can kill him right now, then I will inherit that city. Right? Right? Which city is it? City of Savona. Kaboom! City of Savona. Yes, give me both cities. I'd love to have both cities. That'll be a big boost to our strength this early in the game. Alright, let's see. Let's see. What's the result? Kill him, kill him! Kaboom! Yay! City of Savona! And a new family has risen forth. With the death, the illustrious house Grimaldi has become extinct. And he went out with a bang. Awesome. Cool. So now, we have now gained another city, which is awesome because this city he had just spent some money building the harbor, which will give us more boats to use, and now we're going to get even more benefit to having our steward collecting taxes on this one county, because we have now 1, 2, plus our householding all right here. And apparently, ooh, that is a big change. Wait a second. Trade post limit, 3 out of 4. Why does it say that I'm using 3 out of 4 when I only have 1 trade post? I don't know if that's right. That might update soon. That doesn't look right. I have 1 plus 1 on the way, unless, maybe, just maybe, let me check this. The guy that died, maybe he was building one and I inherited that too. Yeah, right here. Trade post under construction by Serene Doge Manfredo of Genoa. So we inherited. So before, what was happening is that when the house died out, the new house inherited it, and now this seems to be working as I would have expected originally. The topmost liege inherits it if there's no one else to inherit. So we inherited this trade post too. So that was actually a double victory. We got the trade post and we got a city. So we're already at 3/4 of our limit, where everyone else is at 1 or 2 of their limit. So we're off to a good start. Now it's just a matter of continuing to maintain that advantage and seeing how well we can do with the new patch notes. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end the episode here, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you so much.